Hollow Knight is a game that I was waiting for the Switch version because it just seemed like a game that I would really enjoy playing on the Switch. And when I heard Metroidvania and, of course, Dark Souls, like, I was really, really intrigued. I was actually really intrigued by the artwork. That's what drew me in. So then it just shadow released at E3, and I was like, cool, let's get this thing downloaded and give it a shot. So, what do I think about Hollow Knight? Start that timer.
Alright, let's get straight to this because I've got a lot to cover with this game. So Hollow Knight starts off with you following Hollow Knight, this kind of cute little character with a mask on that has a sword that kills things. Kind of funny. And you show up at this area. It's like just a giant dark cavernous area, and some weird mysterious lights light up, and then you are playing the game. It's right into it. It starts to give a little bit of background of the area that you're in and all of these the inhabitants and where they might be, and it starts to kind of unfold the story a little bit. The narrative is driven in a way that you talk to characters, and there is stuff to read, and they tell you different things, and it kind of starts to unfold this world and unpack this world, and it's really, really neat how it does it. And then just the backgrounds and the music and everything else kind of start to unfold what's going on in this world, mixed with the actual narrative, the dialogue that you see from these characters. And then you jump right in. You jump down. You can run around. It's a 2D platformer, obviously. You run around. You jump from platform to platform. You go and explore this world. You hit things and you kill them, and their blood turns into the white orb stuff that you can then use for different abilities, and you can use to heal yourself. And those abilities, you can equip different charms to give you different abilities throughout. They take up a certain amount of slots that you have, so you have to choose wisely. There are a ton of different charms to use, and you equip what you need to equip as you progress in the game. And very much like Dark Souls, I can't believe I'm making this comparison, when you die, you lose all of your Geo, which is the currency in the game, and then if you want it back, you have to go back to the place that you died, beat your ghost that's floating around, and then you get it back and you continue on. By the way, little side note here, Geo reminds me of Snow Caps, the little chocolate candy with the like white sprinkle things on it. Every time I see him, I'm like, I really want some chocolate, but anyway, that's beside the point. You collect Geo to get more charms, to upgrade your map, which, by the way, it's a whole other thing to it. The map system's really cool. When you unlock certain parts of the map, you buy them. You just have a map. It doesn't show you, it doesn't show locations. You can then buy those things to see a compass to see your location, pins to put places like shops and things like that, or benches, which benches are your save points, so they're very much like campfires. Anyway, benches is where you save and you can equip charms, and then you just go and explore and you kill things and you kind of unfold the story of the game. The music is superb. It is hauntingly beautiful. It swells into places that I like didn't even realize the music is swelling, and I was like, whoa, there it is. And then it's like, boom, it's right in your face, and then it kind of drops back down to nice in the background, but still very beautiful. The audio cues in this game are amazing, and even they tell stories. Like, I remember I walked into this room, and there was somebody crying, and then I looked around, and I see him in the background, and like it was telling the story of this bug thing, which all the characters in this game are bugs, by the way, and he's lost or stuck or something, and I couldn't get to him at that point in time. And one final thing about the audio cues in this game, I swear there's a guy that's singing the Luigi's Mansion theme. The visuals are my jam. I love them. Very fluid, and everything fits so smoothly with the combat, which brings me to the mechanics of the game. Everything's super tight. You can jump, and then you unlock more abilities, which I'm not going to spoil. And then you just hit things, and you've got to figure out how to defeat certain characters. Some characters you can beat right away, some you can't. So mix that really tight gameplay with a very mysterious, unique narrative told that uses both visuals and music and dialogue from the characters, and you get this just beautiful game that is so fun to play and explore, and you just naturally level up. It doesn't feel like a grind necessarily, and I can't say enough about this game. This game is something else. It is so good. So what do I think of Hollow Knight? Well, if you haven't gathered already, I freaking love this game. The visuals are top-notch, the music is top-notch, the audio is top-notch, the gameplay is top-notch, and trust me, you're going to have plenty of gameplay in this. The characters are top-notch. The story is so good. Everything about this game is great, and it looks glorious in handheld mode. On that little screen, that little screen on the Switch is great. On the TV, it looks great. I can't really say anything bad about this game. I don't really know. I love this game. I highly recommend this game.